skip it. Play the game. They're 93. I'm a 92. My team is only a 92. I don't feel so bad then when I beat these teams. I'm like, fuck people. You guys are better than me. Yeah, man, let's go. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, so I won my last game. Last game I got out to a big lead and then they came back on me, but then still they couldn't. I held them off at the end basically. Oh, but yeah, okay. I started off, man. I think I had 2 pick sixes, man, in like the first quarter. Yeah, like boom, boom, right back to back. I was up like 14-0 quick.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. The Broncos would love nothing more than to finish out today's game with a second notch in that win column. It's the Giants going up against the Broncos.
Oh, yeah. I'm not concerned yet. Let's welcome in our when I lose like 5, then I'll be worried about, oh, fuck. You can get in the playoffs with like 4 or 5 losses. It's not a big deal. Any more than that, though, you know, start getting into that murky water where it's like, oh, shit. Might not make it. Yeah, like, you know, had you beat Minto or had you beat the Broncos, shit, man, you would have been in the playoffs. You know, had you beat the Broncos, yeah, you would have definitely made it. It comes down to those, you know, like, yeah, that's why those divisional games are important. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants. Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be under the tutelage of Mike Bercovici, second-year man out of Arizona State.
And coming off of an early season opener, and in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time.
It's not, dog. It's a real dude. I just made him a lot better.
It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics. Get his game
yeah, he's like a third-string quarterback or some shit. But I made him like, I don't even know what team he plays for in real life, but yeah, he's one of those dudes holding clipboards on Sunday. But yeah, I made him like a 91.
First carry now for Joey Josefa. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. The offensive starters now for the Broncos.
I got a good line.
Consistently in the top 5 just a few seasons ago. They finished 27th overall.
I think their lowest lineman is like 87.
A combination of uncertain line play and inconsistent quarterbacking, I think, led to that ranking.
So, technically,
second down following the run.
I got 299, 399s, and like a 79.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing
yeah, see, like that kind of touch, man. Like, you know, if I tried that shit, man, like, I would have got picked off, man.
Just shy of the 40. A good pickup there at 22. They've got good playmakers.
That's the thing about having a good quarterback. You can make those type of plays. You got like an average quarterback, yeah, you ain't making that shit, dog. And the receiver,
and that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there. Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them.
Nice play, 20. Nice play.
They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Good job.
And now for the first time, we get a look at this defense that was very stout last week. And all they expect to do is continue what they did a week ago. Play terrific defense and not permit that offense to get started. Second down now after the incompletion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup. Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Damn, you're right. They do got to get it.
He'll drop to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that
can't get no pressure, dog. You guys are just fucking just like, like a fucking wall.
That went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed.
Two bears just standing there slapping each other.
Otherwise, he was going to get sacked. And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
See, yeah, they double team the figure.
And I don't think
he ain't got the leg even with the win.
It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Everything looked good, good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Oh. Yeah, so you already know he'll field goal return.
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. The give to the fullback on the dive.
Come on.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him. Now a play fake. Wentz. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile. Now the first carry for Wendell Smallwood, and he gets it down to the 32. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs. 2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
Hey, there's more kicker you had on the other league. This is
that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And and that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember,
I think the longest I ever made with him was like 61.
That they can fall back on anymore.
Okay.
So I had like a 12-mile-an-hour wind, and I barely made, like I didn't make it by much, dude. But it was not a perfect kick either. So I did, you know what I mean? But yeah, the wind, you gotta have the wind. If you don't have the wind, probably like 59. That's probably, you know, max without the wind. 58, 57, 58. He might be able to kick even with a slow wind against him. But yeah, I wouldn't, yeah. But anything in the 40s, yeah, no, all day, all day. And even in the low 50s, pretty much all day, he can kick that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, anything over like 55, you're gonna want to have the wind with you. Wind against you, it's gonna get tricky. But you can get the shit out of the ball, that's for sure.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Such a bad fucking play.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, balls out of his hands, receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got to time up perfectly.
All good. I picked the wrong guy.
Easy to do.
Just let him a little too much.
He's not good. He like Ingram. He doesn't make good cuts. Like he's not good route running. That's one thing I'll improve on him. He has no route running, dude. It's all speed. He's just fast. So like, he gets a good like I guess you could say a good release, a good separation from the defender. But not when it's like he has to stop and go. It's only like, you know, like slants, he's good. As you can see, the up and out was not his thing. He can't stop on the dime and then boom. But anything like those corners or slants, he's gonna get good separation from linebackers and shit.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send
once he gets going,
away.
dude, he's just like a wide receiver running. He's just not quite
at the goal
elusive.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Butch Kirkman.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
That's that play recognition shit right there. Because I brought him up and I doubled him to the outside receiver, right? So as soon as that play happened, he just came up and whacked that motherfucker, dog. I didn't do none of that, dog. That's all 99 play recognition.
Was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, we called him the disruptor.
Oh yeah.
That's carrying forward again.
Yeah.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
So I bring him up, right? He's meant to go back. But if he sees a run, he's going to come up and blast that bitch.
Quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be shoved to the turf that time.
I do like that. Like the game does that type of shit. So that's kind of like, okay.
I think defensively you're
that's
okay
realistic.
with that.
Like a good player will recognize, oh, fucking run, boom, go up and, you know, make a tackle.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said.
Especially if there's no one there to block him. Because they didn't account for him. They didn't think he was going to come up.
They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do
crazy
that.
right there. Drop him back.
Looking to throw.
Fuck, you ain't outrunning me, dog. You ain't outrunning
gonna
me.
make it 4th down.
My dude is 360 pounds. He's still ran your ass down.
Refrigerator.
In his 5th year
Dude,
from
that's not even
Tech,
King,
here's
dog.
the lefty
That's
Ryan Allen
King's
to
little
punt it,
baby brother.
as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
King is 390, dog. Draper's only 360,
They'll
dog.
send this away to the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one.
King got 30 pounds on the dude.
This one hits at the 3 and then
King got 30 pounds on Draper, and Draper's huge stuff. And the other dude,
to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for
Alexander on the outside, he's tall and big as fuck too, got 270.
They're not hoping for another field goal, they're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best.
Yeah, he's 6'8", 270. That's my defensive end.
Try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way
They make Shaq Lawson look tiny, bro. They make him look like he's like a little like offensive, like a tight end or something, a real small dude.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And this one's incomplete.
Like I said, dude, he gets open, he's gonna push the ball.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Just couldn't hang on to the slant.
Not though. I need you to cross. Bam.
Now Wentz on the bootleg.
Oh, where's the PI, yo?
Incomplete.
Come on, dude. Ball was in the air and the fucking linebacker just hit me.
Too much mustard there on that pass.
Watch that shit.
Didn't they really cut loose with that one sharp, strong?
That dude's about to reach for the ball and he just gets bumped. Like, oh. Like, come on, man. That was blatant. I didn't even catch that shit and go for like 85 yards. Come on, man. He was. That's JoJo. He's back from injury this week. Fastest dude in the league, dog. Well, he's probably not the fastest, but he's one of the fastest.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And they can't bring it
like
down.
I said, gonna make up for it with a big play. Woo! Like I said, dog. Redemption. That's what football is all about.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that,
like I said,
how does that happen that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are.
And you
so
can't
it's
make
almost like
good
someone
play, big plays like
switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off.
You can also drop a fucking 5-yard open pass,
dude.
so
How to not let that happen again.
It's a trade-off, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And now a first down
He's a rookie, though. He's a rookie, fast. He's going to develop good, dog. He's going to be a good player for him.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
My dude was about to kick this motherfucker in the head. Like, get
It's
off
a
me.
pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Cool.
Good solid gain on first down. About what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Man, it's like his little brother or something. Like, get off me.
From the gun, it's Wentz. This is going to be caught by the rookie. It's John Ross. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. To throw is Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Let's see.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Tight, man. Let's see what this dude does.
Working from the gun, Wentz. That's complete, right around the 8. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Oh, and he hurt himself in the first
Wendell Smallwood, his
that's my
second
third string
touchdown
running
on the season. And the Giants add on to their lead.
It's my third string.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And like you get something off in my
The kickoff
Yeah, if you
unit
got a
is out
hand
on the
injury,
field, and they
you
will
just get up
send
and
this
run
one
off.
away.
You don't got to be all dramatic and shit.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Go to the sideline, just run.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You can leave them.
Bruised ribs, he was holding his wrist. Whatever, you can go sit out there. We don't mention it. You did good this game.
The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field.
Got us a first down, scored a touchdown. I mean, that's a pretty good game for a third string.
Little soul searching now.
I would say so. They need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah,
we
talked about it. He's a creative player as
they
well.
like his work ethic.
We got two creative wide receivers.
Well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him.
And their running back is a real player, but I made him way better than he really
after a pickup of only a yard.
So they got a 99.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Here's Joey Yosefa, and he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. He'll look to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. So a first quarter sack, and remember, keep in mind, he had 2 sacks in last week's game.
And it's always intriguing to me to watch these great pass rushers because some of them, they need their teammates to scheme for them. Maybe occupy people and make it a one-on-one matchup. Other guys, they just defeat everything in front of them. To get 2 sacks in a game, it's a little bit of both for you.
Wentz now on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. One quarter down. Already 17-0 our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2 as they'll take over with the ball 1st and 10. Here's Josefa. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you're going to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play caller right now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Gates, the intended
no,
target,
they did. They were at the 40.
Down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet.
Flying
to the football. I'm telling you, almost 11 to the ball
like
on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The Broncos on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12.
But that might change. They might try to come back.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Still trying to run it. See, like, they're down 17-0, but
a nice job defensively.
They're still just, they're running on 3rd down.
Situation on 4th.
Like, you just ran on 3rd down. Down 17
to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge
gave up?
man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Yeah,
like
that.
Credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground.
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Yeah.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Room here to run. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a 1st down for him, too.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. but you still have to be alert for the draws.
Yeah, some games, some games for me I get a lot. Some games, I don't know, they just shut me down. I don't know.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Wentz.
Ah, you fuck.
One that's intercepted.
See, that's the shit I don't like.
Picked off inside the 10.
Let's see.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
No.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you get a decent chance of coming away with the football.
No running now out of the gun.
No kind of touch whatsoever,
dude. Gain, dropped at the 25. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Because I knew he was going to make his cut, so I tried to, like, you know. I just tried to be gentle with how I hit it, and yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It's just... Nope, no touch.
They'll run it again with Josefa. And he went backwards.
You're going to have negative yards today, motherfucker.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give a little bit of help.
They'll drop to throw. Gates has it over the middle.
Ooh, he's
going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire Antonio Gates? They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one we just saw there.
He's the old reliable, you're right, just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 or more touchdowns. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Berko, yeah, your leading rusher is your quarterback, because he's running for his life. He is under fucking attack. Motherfucking BC are coming. The BC defense, man. Be a calm defense.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6.
That's what I call my defense. It is be a calm defense, dog. We're underground. We're in the trees. We're everywhere, dog. We're everywhere. And we're coming for your life. We won't stop. And we'll fight to the last man. We ain't stopping. We'll fight for 100 years.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, man. Negative. The passing numbers are negative. Look at that. Alright, let's see what they're going to do now. Let's see.
And now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Josefa. And the reinforcements come in.
Oh, you hurt your back? I hurt your back. That's right. I hurt your back.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
When Alexander hits you, you have his baby. He hit you so hard when your baby come out, it looked like him.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal.
I took their running back out. So get that fuck out.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, hell yeah.
Gets home as down he goes.
And he goes backwards. To this big king right there.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down.
Shaq
That's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
Exactly where to be. Boom. Held him up for the king. Say, King, go ahead and finish that off for me. Wow. Oh, that wasn't even King. That was Pepper. Look at Pepper's in there getting at the quarterback. I love it. Love it. That makes me really happy to see Peppers in there getting at the quarterback.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
Helping out
from the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And the 10-year
I don't know how I blocked that kick, man. I'm still amazed that like that shit happened when it happened. Because I ain't never really tried to block a kick like that. I just, you know, I just figured it's impossible. And that one time, I'm like, fuck it, man, I'm going to try. You know, because I was bitter, man. I thought they screwed me over on that one call, man. That motherfucker was out of bounds and shit. I thought he was out of bounds, dog. That's why I was pissed. I was like, that motherfucker was out of bounds. And they still gave it to him, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to try to block this kick. And I picked the dude, and boom, I just hit it. I was just mashing buttons, went like, right before they hiked, I was like, boom, I picked it, good timing, and the dude just did it. I was like, oh shit, oh shit. I was like, oh, I was like, damn, son. I was like, I gotta win this game now, dog. I got to. That's like a sign, like I'm supposed to win this game.
There should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Oh my, she going off.
Gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
You're doing right here. I better run through the state
right, for sure.
Inside, but nothing there.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. In just 2 minutes' time, don't forget we'll get you to Orlando for our halftime report. To bring it to you, who else but Larry Ridley?
Now that man knows his football. Go get him, Larry.
Wentz now to throw. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sand. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. It's Johnny Hecker now, an all-pro 3 of the last 4 years, on to punt, as he's on to punt for New York. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Now, I'm not going to say you completely abandon the passing game, but it would really behoove them to get this running game going more.
That's the identity most teams are seeking. Able to establish themselves, control the game by running it, have to touch it multiple times in order to have success in this game.
As we say, yeah, that's right. As we say all the time, that sets up the passing game. I feel like a broken record with that.
Listen, we can be broken records all we want. Bottom line is, lather up that big horse and let him run.
He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Detroit! Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He completes it to Boyd. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. They'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Caught by Gates, left side. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Broncos on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Ryan Allen now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Carson Wentz, along with his offense, heading back out there for their next possession. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out.
And he's into the clear. The 40, 20, 10. And he will finally be taken out of bounds.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Here's Wentz to throw. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, I feel like doing moves.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz.
Oh, fuck.
Throw left side complete to Ross. And he's able
Did
to
you
get
see
this
that
one all the way past the 30.
Oh, damn.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
That was some lucky shit right there.
Wentz now on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Hey, I told you he got one. He got one really bad one.
Especially ones that give your team a pretty decent
That's
cushion.
what. See, that's why you gotta look at who you're playing, man.
Finish off a squad
this league is like.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This
they got so many good players at certain positions. You gotta learn to like stay away from certain spots. That's where you're gonna get picked off and fumbles and shit.
Set now to kick this
Their
one
safeties
away,
are
and
horrible,
off
but
it
their
goes.
cornerbacks are great. But I'm burning them because you're not as fast.
And as we see so frequently here in Colorado,
You can't keep up with the speed on those long routes. So if the safeties aren't that good, then there's going to be
there
a
again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And a lot of
all my
times
guys
you
are
talk
fast,
about
though.
establishing the ground
All my whole
game.
receiving
Probably
squad is
something
fast.
they need to do more of here.
They ain't got the best
second
hands.
quarter.
When
They're
you're
fast.
riding your best torch, you've got to lather them up.
And I got 2 98s, a 96, and a 94.
They all said the exact same thing to me. I'll even break a good sweat until I get to 20 carries.
You're full of good wisdom. Let's see if they can get him into the game more now. Now Yosafa. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now the Broncos will use their third and final time.
John Ross, I think he's the fastest guy in the NFL right now.
To play in half number 1. Second down following the run.
I don't even know if he's playing or not. I don't know. I don't even know. But I think as far as like 40 times straight up speed, like he's like
throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Receiver.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top.
It don't matter
As
if
we
we
send
can
you
catch
on
the
to
ball.
Orlando, we hook back up with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Like, I mean,
Thanks, Brandon.
when it all comes down to it, it's who can fucking catch the ball and hold on to it.
The Giants have looked good on the road.
Because I could tell you guys like Wes Welker and fucking Edelman and all these little dudes, Lance Moore and all these little dudes who made a career just going over the middle and catching those tough catches. They ain't the fastest dudes out there. They just know how to run routes and know how, you know, they just have fucking great hands. But, you know, and yeah, they can take some shots, dog.
And no update from Larry this week, apparently.
To be able to be fast, like Antonio Brown, to be fast and to be able to catch, like, shit, that's what sets, you know, those big time receivers apart. And guys, freaks like Calvin Johnson or something. You know what I mean? Like he was fast, tall, and could catch and shit. So I mean, those guys are pretty rare. Like Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson. Even back in the day, Harold Carmichael was a big fucking dude. 6'8" wide receiver, dog.
He's had the protection's been good,
and I'll guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about
dude, like 6'7", some shit like that.
Keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come
watch the
true.
video on that cat, dog. Go watch the videos on him.
But guess what? In the
You'll trip out. You'll be like, damn,
guarantee
this
you,
motherfucker's
he's
tall
got
and big as
big
fuck.
guys up front for keeping him
Especially
safe.
back then, like now it wouldn't be as crazy, but back
indeed
then, shit, that
entertaining
shit
to
was
relive
crazy.
some of those deep balls.
All them dudes is small compared to him. He's like a foot taller than the quarterback. He stands in the huddle, dog. He's like a foot taller than everybody and shit. It's funny. He's as tall as the offensive lineman and shit now. He's just a big ass dude.
Try and run with their fullback. Looking for a crazy one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I like watching old footage on certain people because, you know, you hear the names and shit, and then you go watch the old footage, you're like, damn, this dude could play today. Certain guys could play today, and certain guys couldn't. You know, they just wouldn't be big enough or strong enough to play the same
It's
position.
2nd and 10.
And some of those guys could just, you know, they'll fit right in. They'll be able to hang.
Throwing his Wentz. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Oh,
Nice.
That shit happened.
So now look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease.
That grass is really soft, or football's just
from the offense. Under pressure and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your partner an assist on that.
Like they hit one bounce and
the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt.
Because I've had some bad punters and still get the same results a lot of times. This guy's a good punter, but
some love.
Why do they try to do play action in the end zone? That's not very smart, really.
So a free kick situation.
That's not a good place to do
the
it.
20 as they'll punt this one away.
Because, I mean, even if you're blitz and run, it's like, shit.
Free kick out of bounds.
Got nowhere to run, dude. They're coming around.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Hey, then you just kick it out of bounds? Like, damn.
Automatic first down.
Computer just fucking up.
Next is going to be offsides. In the hole.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Shit.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Normally, when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking out extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
Throwing now is Wentz. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 43 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
Okay.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
This is Hunt. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. And that is caught.
Where's the flag? Where's the flag? Come on, man. You blasted me after I already scored.
This game, he's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Oh, what a cheap shot. Damn. Damn, Madden. At least my dude still celebrated. He popped up and said, fuck you. Wow. That's crazy.
later on to add the extra
got
point.
blasted for that touchdown.
And the lead is now an even 30.
Damn.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Well, in the Super League, the Broncos aren't so
This is
super.
fielded at the goal line.
Yeah,
Not a bad return here. He
mediocre
gets it
team,
out to the
but
25-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. They've got to dig down deep.
statistically, they're 1 point better than I am,
Really
though.
anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now a handoff looking right. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit, try it that way.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Now here's Ross. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out come the Giants. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
The loss of the full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
He's going to have something
Well,
else.
second long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for their offensive guys.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz.
Oh, hold on.
To it through the contact.
Come on, JoJo.
Well, we couldn't count in yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll look to throw here. They get it here. It's complete. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
For sure, man.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be
Talk to you
second
in a
down.
minute, you know.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big
All right, man.
part of their offense.
One.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
You know that old expression, it's not my night?
Stop him right here.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Oh, he dropped
And
it.
incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, first down. This kick is good. And they'll make a small dent in that big deficit as it's down to 27. Well, I guess we're at the stage here where they wouldn't say no to any points, but I don't think field goals are what they're looking for here in the second half.
I don't either, Brandon. When you're down as much as they are, that's the sign of a head coach waving the white flag to me.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Yeah, pretty much.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after
Yeah,
this.
the Broncos should be able to just throw in the flag.
And it's on EA Sports.
You got this.
Welcome back now
You
to
clearly
Denver.
won.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to be.
Try to pad my stats.
They're ready now for 2nd and 9.
See if I can break a long one. Not like that.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him.
He can hold that block a little longer.
They lost 4
That
there. And it's
first down.
3rd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll be knocked down sideways. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, Look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone.
I don't know. I'm a Giant fan,
opportunity there maybe to
this year hasn't been a really good year.
Offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And last time able to get
I don't hate the Browns. I don't,
That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something.
Yeah, it'd be tough to be a Browns fan.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Yeah, this is a roster with all the existing players and then all like a bunch of creative players. And this is the second season. Or no, this is this is the second league we made. So yeah, this is Super League 2.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know.
They'll set up a throw.
Not many people do, so it's hard to stick around, especially in that position. I think so much competition. If they can find someone that's a little bit cheaper, or something, shit, they might just.
And strike like that, have explosive plays. That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbound.
I think some of these cats work so hard to get to the NFL or to any league, really. By the time they make it, it's hard to stay motivated. Like, it's hard to, especially once you start making all that dough, you're like, shit, you feel like you made it already, and then, it's hard to stay motivated, have the drive, and especially once you realize that you're not the best, like, you're just average now, like, you're just another dude. These dudes been used to being the man their whole life and shit, like, and all of a sudden now they're just, they don't realize, oh, there's a bunch of other dudes just like me that are just as good. Some young cats gonna take my job. So they're just like, shit, try to get as much money as they can, as quick as they can, and the NFL is rough because they can just cut you and get ready at any time, and boom, your shit is done. So yeah, you got to make a good reputation for yourself, so other teams will pick you up. But yeah, it's a rough league. It's not, especially in that position. Certain positions, if you know what you're doing, you can play a long time because it's a certain skill to certain positions. And if you play it well, like cornerbacks play in the league 15 years and shit. Because you don't have to be the fastest guy out there. You just got to know how to play, where to be, and But to be a running back, shit, you're gonna, you take the most punishment. You get hit all the time. You get blasted over and over again. So yeah, your career, if you get 5 good seasons, you're a fucking stud. Like you're balling. All that old shit where guys are gonna play 15 years and take 25 carries a game, that shit's over. That's over. Oh shit. What a pussy. He's gonna slide down.
Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
But yeah, who knows, man? I don't know.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Now a handoff as they run left side. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from tilting the rock that much.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Gates. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? Three-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They count him for a sack.
That's me right there. That's my player. That's my creative player.
In this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line.
So we have another league that has four user teams, and 3 of the teams each player has themselves on their team. So this league only has 2 users. So it's me and the homie, and that's my creative player. I always make myself a linebacker for some reason. I don't know why. A lot of people with like quarterbacks and wide receivers. I always make linebacker.
Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
That defensive front four has been very good. They have just not let the running game get going, have they?
Not at all. In fact, the entire offense just looking a little bit out of sync in this one.
Yeah, sometimes this is why coaches like 4-down defensive linemen. They feel like they can cover more ground when defending the run.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal.
Another stop on 3rd down, and this defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point.
And Folk's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But, hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, he tried to bounce it outside, but that's obviously not his game. He's too much of a straight-line runner.
Yeah, him in the outer third of the field, not a recipe for success. That time a loss. Wins to throw on 2nd down. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a good game. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. They come out here in the eye. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal to go now. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. It's the fullback, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Three yards to go here on 2nd down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Wentz to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Wentz now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Five plays there on that drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And Denver getting set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Forced out to his left. He finds some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Wentz going to go on fourth down. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean,